Those are four girls who auditioned for Stock Aitken Waterman, Judy, Rhonda, Charlotte and Karina. Strangely, their picture doesn't appear on the cover of the single, which I thought it might do. They auditioned, they decided to do that song, already been a hit in 1974 for the Hughes Corporation, in 83 for the male vocalist Forrest. And again now, it's one of those songs, Rob, that, following up the hit Crying in the Rain, this is I Call Your Name. Paul and Mags and Morton, Aha, and I Call Your Name from the album East of the Sun, West of the Moon.
It's gonna be the best Christmas of them all.
That's Shaky and a good old rock and roll Christmas there.
Yeah!
The best Christmas of them all. 28 top 30 hits he's had to date, and that may well make it number 29. There we are. His last Christmas hit was the biggie, the number one, Merry Christmas Everyone, back in 1985. Oh, yeah. Do you remember that, Moni?
Yeah.
Did you buy that one?
No.
But you liked it at the time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I won't lie, though. I didn't.
What about this one?
Whoa! What do you know? Another Christmas song. What a surprise. It's all right. It will do. I'll tell you what, though. He's laughing all the way to the bank. Because it'll probably be in there again.
No, Shaky sends the limo down to the bank with the cash in.
So, well, he'll be laughing all the way down to the bank, watching TV in a limo.
But the great thing is, Gary, that like you, Shaky loves going out on stage, he loves singing, and he does what he's good at, which is rock and roll.
He's good on stage, and I mean, he's, you know, last week you had the Tour Elvis.
Tour Elvis.
And it was someone else. And I mean, he's great. Well, Shaky, I think, I saw Shaky in that musical called Elvis years ago. And as a fan of Elvis as a kid, you know, how you know exactly, as fans, you always know exactly how your hero moves, you know, right down to the last little detail. And I thought Shaky had got Elvis off really well. And listening to this record, I mean, he's got exactly the same echo and the same, and even that, well, and all that sort of stuff. Just exactly, I mean, he must have been a really great fan of Elvis to have copied him so well.
Yeah.
And I think, good luck to him, you know. I don't think this is one of his best records, to be honest, but I do always keep an eye out for Shaky, because he's a nice man, and I know he's got a lot of fans out there.
Good. Okay, Rob Dickens.
Yes, he's got a lot of fans. I remember seeing him when I was 18, and if this was television, you realise that was a long time ago. Shakin' Stevens and the Sunsets, and he's been doing it all along. You'd think he'd want to do something else after 20 years of doing this, but maybe not. It's fine. It's a good Christmas, sort of round the Christmas tree, Granny and the kids, really.
Why should he want to do something else? Because if you've grown up with that music and that's what you enjoy doing,
no, totally disagree. I mean, the great benchmark really is the Beatles. I mean, they never repeated themselves.
But they were unique.
No, they weren't unique. You take it, later in the script I saw we've got the Byrds. I mean, the Byrds started doing a Dylan cover, then they did 8 Miles High, then they went country. They're not unique. Any great artist develops, takes a career through. I'm not saying that Shakin' Stevens ever wanted to be a great artist, but the fact is I was like a little boy when I went to see him do this, and he's still doing it. And I find that a little bit sad, really. It's just that...
He did change
for a while,
pretty well, didn't it? He did change for a while and do something.
He looks better than I do. Don't say it, mate.
I have to say, Rob, I don't understand where you're coming from saying that. That seems to me a strange thing to say.
Well, it's like this record could have been anything in the last 20 years by Shakin' Stevens.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. It's a little like the Stock Aitken Waterman thing, really. It's like, why do something? Why not just test yourself a little bit? Why do an Elvis Presley impersonation again? Why not? He's obviously a good singer.
He's got a nice voice.
He's obviously a good
lovely
singer.
voice. Do you know,
Why don't you just try and do something
I mean, he
different?
did all that Tamla Motown covers and things like that, didn't he, for a while? He went into that
He did
band.
something different because they tried to go slightly funky and more dance for her, and it didn't work because his fans like him doing
They
what he
prefer
does.
him doing this. You do
That's
get locked
fine. I mean,
into that
that's
bit.
fine. I mean, the Baronites do it. I mean, the Baronites. So I was even younger when I saw the Baronites, and they're still doing the same act, and they love it, and they do it, and they, and they're as great now as they were then. And Shaky probably is too. I don't want to do him down. He's great. He's an institution, as is Gazza over there. Sorry, we can't call you Gazza anymore, can we?
Not really, no.
Right, okay, now come on, we've got loads to stomp through here. Shaky Stevens, the best Christmas of them all. 28 top 30 hits to date, and I suspect that is 29, whatever you
I kick
say.
the ball round, though, sometimes, Rob.
What?
I do kick the ball round. Actually, I played football with Gazza. I have.
The Gazza twins.
Do you want to
All
play
I've
another
just-
record, Michael?
Yes, I'd love
Oh,
to.
please.
I'm just pleased that you and Tort Elvis were not together. Phil Murray from Milton Keynes. Phil Murray from Milton Keynes said, aha, great single. Can Rob give me some advice on being a pop star? There we are, it's a bit of karaoke from Steve Wright's series of karaoke cassettes and CDs which are out at the moment. Should be fun. And there we are, Gary Glitter doing All Shook Up.
I thought, Mike, that they don't have the, just have the backing.
Well, I
No
thought
voices out.
this is unique
We all call it
karaoke. There's voice on there as well for you to karaoke with. Well, that's pretty unique. Ideal for your party, so if you get embarrassed, you can just let the voice carry on. Good news. I said Shaky deserves to be laughing all the way to the bank for working so hard. Chris Turner on the A15 said Shaky sounds like Remember You're a Womble on this particular record.
Aww.
There we go.
It's Mike Batt in a Shaking Stevens outfit, I think, is actually that was.